What's up, guys? It's the D. We're playing with the D. We're watching these realms. And now we're out here steadily one keying Nightmare 2. Now, some of you may not have tuned in a while and you might be saying, what have I missed? I don't know what's been going on. Quite a bit. Let me show you. Notice a new face on the roster? I sure do. Happened late last night. Got extremely lucky, and I couldn't be happier. I ground out absolutely everything that I could, maximize just about every ounce of progression I could find to squeeze out 1,600 diamonds and 23 summons, and out came Aelin. The moonbeam has shone down upon us, and granted us her majesty. And I ran out of experience, which is extremely embarrassing. We can get her up to maybe like level 20 or something like that, but she's got her skills up to crystal level. She is promoted up to the maximum, and we're ready to see how she does. And I'm super excited. She's an attack-based healer. She has a absolutely beautiful range, as stunning as she is herself. The abilities that she has are strictly healing based, but she is healing at Sonic the Hedgehog levels. Okay, very fast. Gotta go fast. What else happened? Well, we got an A1 Valyria, the queen of our account, is conquering the content. I don't know if it is actually because she is A1 that it is doing so well, but it's definitely helping. I would say that almost all of the progression that I was able to achieve was because of Valyria. Oh, and by the way, because of our summoning, it looks like we got up to rank 2 on the Arrival of Heroes. So congratulations, us. That's 3 more summons in the bank. And even after all of that yesterday, I've still accumulated 14 more summons. Well, probably about 11 more summons, because I think I had 2 or 3 left yesterday. We performed 643 summons total on the account already, which is getting up there. I would not have told you that I've done that many summons. We are currently just about stuck on Tide. We should be able to get up to, I want to say, around wave 98. But I think the jump between 96 and 97 is going to cause us to have to slow down. That's okay. Campaign-wise, we are in hard mode 8. And I didn't want to go all the way back there. I forgot the menu's down here. This was a challenge. It came down to really, I wonder if it'll show us in the auto fight here. But it came down to a lot of moving and taking people off of the board, which is kind of a preview for what the higher level content is, right? Like it's very difficult. You're going to be taking pieces on, putting pieces off. I have begun working on Dalen as a result of that, because she's the one that boosts up the costs. So I'd like to see how well that does. Our boy Regulus really holds it down. And honestly, Azor, the A's hole himself, he's been all right. I'm going to stop being so mean to him, especially now that I've gotten his brother and I can shut up about it. He's doing good. He does what he needs to do. He does it well. He seems to be the beefiest of the 4 tanks that I have outside of Regulus, so I'm guessing that's just like a gear thing, maybe the artifact he has on it. Um, oh, okay. I hate that little message where it's like impossible to attain 3 stars. See, so that's interesting. All right. Well, I mean, either way, we did it. It's it involves a lot of swapping pieces in and out, and it will be challenging. Uh, one of the content creators I watch, Jay Giggs, I think he's absolutely fucking frozen on it. Like he's just stuck. So hopefully now that he's gotten some good pieces, he can progress past there. Love his content, by the way. If you don't check him out, Jay Giggs is hilarious. Where we got on gear raids, we didn't progress very far on gear raid. We're still kind of behind there. But we can auto stage 14 relatively easily. So the good thing there is that now we're going to be able to farm those better level first and second stage armor and weapon gear pieces, and go in and start to actually build up heroes. So this is good. This weekend. This weekend was probably one of, if not the best, progression story stages. One of the best progression stages in the account up to this point so far, which is good because we had one of our worst days so far just in the middle of the week where we could not proceed to do anything. We couldn't do a single thing. Nothing was getting accomplished. It's frustrating. But that's why I named the channel what it is, because this game has very significant progression gate blocks, and the fun part is figuring out your way to unlock said gate. And this was particularly challenging because what isn't apparent in the auto battle, because they give your heroes a little bit of a boost to their stuff at the same time, is that when I was doing this regular battle, the first gate goes down significantly quickly. Not terribly quickly, but I want to say there's probably like 40 or so enemies left before, so it's about halfway through that the gate goes down. And I was on the edge, like living on the edge. I had almost no health left on that gate when I finished it. And then as you could see through the auto battle, it happens so easily. By the way, Moonton, I would love the ability to sell gear right from here because I would never use this and I want it out of my inventory immediately. Let's also go with some auto selling stuff, okay? Let's work on some of that. Gear Raid 2 still stuck on the same level. Gear Raid 3 still pretty much stuck on level 12. Actually, no, I think I'm at 13. Yeah, I'm challenging 13. I'm farming 12. Artifact Material Raid, I'm still only on level 11, but I feel like I can press level 12 now. That's just a matter of going in with the right tank. Faction Trials, not really too worried about that. I did mention that we're now one keying the guild boss. I wonder if the auto fight's going to do it. It didn't do it last time, but I've got a new updated little batch. But we are absolutely crushing that third shield now, and it's all Valyria. It's all Valyria, dude. I mean, so incredible what she's bringing to the table every single time I put her down on a map. I mean, she can hold entire lanes by herself with no healing. If she does get into trouble, I can pop her ultimate and nothing can kill her, and she will typically destroy like the boss or something. And that's actually where a lot of the benefit came from, was Valyria was killing the bosses significantly before they could unleash like a lot of the problematic shit that they do that causes you to lose. All right. This is the second shield, right? Yeah. So by bypassing a lot of that stuff, by nuking the bosses extremely quickly with her special and just her crit damage, I mean, you love to see it. She crits for about 200k on the reg, and that's with only like 30% boost to her crit rate. Okay, yeah, here we go. Knock it down. Yeah, there we go. So we've got an auto 1-key Nightmare 2. And what you'll see when I go into the damage is that it's all Valyria, yo. It's the Valyria show. our goddess is lighting it up out there. She's just hacking and slashing. She doesn't need 3 swords to do it. Just one big old great sword and a little bit of elbow grease goes a long way. It should be about 2,593 blood. I was gonna say 2,600, but we'll stop it at that nice specific odd number. So there you have it. Our personal contribution is 12.5%. Valyria, 13 million damage. A4 Wrath, 2 million damage. Honorable mention. Komodo needs to be level 60 and have better gear, and he would do better. And Deimos obviously needs to be built appropriately, and at that point, he would be doing much better. Sounds like my cat is clawing my chair, so that is always fun. I feel very good about where we are. What I need to do now, however, is I need to pop an additional experience boost because I need to level up Aelin and I need to get her up to 6 stars as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure at this point, because I did go in and I 6-starred Regulus, I 6-starred Wrath, 5-starred a bunch of people, like 5-starred Ajax or Aatrox. God, I wish I had Ajax. 5-starred Greed. Need to get Greed up to level 62 because he can do significantly impactful things by soloing content. Dalen got her up to level 40. Like I said, I want to start using her, but you don't really need to gear her or anything. You just need to plop her down somewhere on the map, let her generate cost, take her off, and then put stuff in. Oleg, level 50, max promote. Still need to max promote Wrath. That's actually a big no-no. As soon as you 6-star something, you should promote it. I'm looking at you, Razak. No, and Regulus. Okay, so do as I do, or do as I say, not as I do in this instance, right? I obviously didn't follow that advice, but it's extremely good to promote your heroes because 480 defense, 3,000 HP, 450 attack, 1,200 HP, 316. Ooh, naughty number. Attack and then additional HP. So it's just as huge as putting an artifact on somebody and the boost that they get, and this just happens to be an artifact that I have. It's not like I don't have very good artifacts. If this one's better, let me know. I feel like the item for Norse Glory is going to be a little bit better for her because she should in theory be constantly having people topped up and should constantly be shielded just because of how rapidly she should be healing. That's the idea anyway. I haven't even had a chance to take her out onto the racetrack and see how she does. 80 points in the Mystery of Artifact. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I also just about beat Normal Rift. Couldn't beat Torador, but I got really freaking close to the end. And definitely excited about that because there are just so many freebies in the Rift. Now you do need to beat the previous difficulty before you can go into the next difficulty, but absolutely love this game mode and love all the freebies within it and look forward to more stuff like this that's a little bit outside of the box. Like I would love to see Tide expanded. A funny thing about one of the surveys was they were asking about like the heavy metal music. Like, would you like to see music like that in other areas outside of Tide? And I was like, hell yeah, because Tide is crazy, dude. It's like going to an Exodus concert, It's just like insanity in the pit. It's great. But yeah, just exciting weekend. I hope your guys' accounts blossomed as well as this one did this weekend. I'm really looking forward to where we go because there's literally no reason to progress in story right now. I've said it as much as Chris Traeger, but literally, we're going to literally change the world. No, we're going to progress a lot here, I think. And we're just going to continue to do it by measuring our container, by testing our limits all the time, just seeing what's going to happen. and just really, pushing the paradigm and spreading the envelope wide open. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here and, work on said progress and see where we go. And again, wishing you the best. If you've tuned in multiple times, I know some people are going through and going back and watching a few episodes in a row, and I love that. I dig it. If you've seen me multiple times, you know what you should do, baby? Hit that subscribe button. You don't have to give it a like. I don't give a shit about that. But the subs help us grow. Leave a comment. That helps us grow. Let me know who you pulled. Did you pull somebody awesome? Did you get Alan? Or did you all pull on Falchia because that's what everybody else said to do? No judgment. Do what's best for your account. With that being said, come on back, play with the D, watch these realms, and stay gold. What a terrible way to end.